Boating 52, how are you folks? I'm coming to you live from Southwest Pennsylvania. Hope you are well. And you know, I was going to make this vlog about servicing your motorcycle. It's going to have to wait. And let me tell you why. While out riding, and many of you know if you watched my video before this one, that I was riding through a park talking about people of integrity or you know, people that stick out to you. And part of that video was I came out to this park because I want to take some pictures of my 2018 Ultra Limited Big Mama. And I finally found a spot to take some pictures at, right? And a guy walked up to me and said, "Wow, isn't it a little cold to ride? But I get it. And what a beautiful bike." I spent 15 minutes talking to this guy. Used to have a 2011 Limited. Used to live in Florida. He sold it. He's had other bikes. I mean, it's not just about Harleys or any other type of bike, right? But we just had what a cool conversation, just talking about motorcycles, and it made me think, one, that it is cold and I should put my shield on, but it also made me think, this motorcycle community we have, is there anything that brings people together in the mass quantities than motorcyclists? Yeah, there's some bad folks. It's like everywhere else. There's some good folks, right? So let's see. There's baseball, football, sports, golf, soccer, across the pond mostly. By the way, I think that those folks that watch soccer, I think it's cool, but I still can't comprehend on how it's like football to them. I think that's so cool, right? They probably think football's different. But anyway, I was talking to this guy, and I'm just like, wow, man, what brings people together? And you know what? I'm convinced if that guy owned a Gold Wing or anything else, he'd have come up and talked to me. And, you know, just kind of chatted. I talked to him about being down at Daytona, and he talked about the weather and how flat Florida is and how much better it is for riding up here. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, we got snow. But he was just kind of talking about, you know, he went down to Daytona one time, and he asked if I rode down there, and I said no. You know, I went with a friend, and we trailered down, and we guys met us down there. And he talked about how he went down just by himself 3 days, right? He took. Why do I want to go down there? And just rode most of the back roads all the way down, because I'll tell you, it was a 14-hour ride for us on the way down. So it's 1,002 miles, right? So you're just kind of like, man, how cool is that? But you know, where else do people just come up and you have that, I don't say common bond, but common language maybe, than you do in motorcycles? So I thought I would share that with you, as well as sharing this view. Wow, just gorgeous. So tell me what you folks think. I mean, do you feel that way? Do you have people just come up and kind of talk, and especially because you're either on a motorcycle or you're at an event? I mean, I guess it's a little bit different, but just there's a connection. Do you see that in anything else other than motorcycles? I don't know. That's why I'm looking for you to give me that feedback, because it's kind of cool. I mean, I think I talked about it in one of my Daytona videos. Mrs. Bodine and I snuck out one early for breakfast across from our condo in one of those old diners, and we've just been dying to get in. We used to live in Baltimore, and they used to have those all over the place, right? And just love them. So we're sitting there, and a guy's coming out of our condo. It's a high-rise condo, and to get into the condo, it's kind of hilly, and it's kind of a goofy turn coming out. You really need to be careful coming in and out of there, right? He was on with his wife, and the guy dropped his bike. I mean, he was turning, so it was low speed, and he had some crash bars on it. I mean, nobody was hurt. His wife got out, he got out, and I think he scuffed it up pretty good. But we weren't even downtown, and there were 5, 6, 7 people that ran across the street to make sure he was okay and to help him get his bike up. Who does that? You see a motorcycle on the side of the road, whether the person has their helmet behind the bike, which is, by the way, the I need help message, in case you didn't know that. I didn't know that until recently. You're going to stop and help them. Now, if you're riding in your car, yeah, a lot of times you'll stop and help, especially if you have time. But if you don't, maybe you figure out maybe somebody will also stop and help them. But if you're on your bike, or it's a biker, I don't care if I'm in my cage, you're stopping, right? You're stopping. I'm on the way to church. I'm on the way to a hospital to get surgery. I'm on the way to get married. My rear end is stopping to help that biker. And I don't know. Probably silly of me, but I just think it's really, really cool what we got going. And hope you feel the same way. But let me know your thoughts. Did something happen to you that made you kind of think? Like, this guy came up to me. His name was Ben. Came up and just kind of talked to you, and you got into life and motorcycle chat, and you know, he wasn't one of those guys that was, you know, retired and looking to talk to somebody for an hour or so. He was just kind of walking by and started chatting. So, well, hey folks, that is it for me. Hopefully this is a short one, but I just wanted to share that with you and get your feedback on what you think about this cool little fraternity of men and women on all different types of motorcycles, and the community that we kind of got. Pretty cool. Wish I started younger in my life, but sure glad I'm here now. So that's it, folks. Thank you for checking in with me. Hope you enjoyed the talk. Hope things are well with you. Hang in there, us northern and eastern folks. It's the end of March, and the weather will be here before we know it. We'll be out riding every day and vlogging like crazy. So, hey, thanks again. Appreciate you a lot. Stay safe on and off the motorcycle, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, folks.